Hello! So today I thought it would be fun to do a video about all of my most loved fall fragrances. So I don't know if you guys caught my last video, but I talked about how I would maybe do this video about how every season I change out all of my perfumes, body sprays, bath products, shower products, soaps, everything. I'm a bit of a festive freak. So I said I would do the video if you guys were interested, and a lot of people responded and said that they wanted it, so here we are. I would just like to say that this little headpiece that I'm wearing is, it's interesting, it's fun, right? I kind of feel like the Empress from the Neverending Story or something, but I bought this damn thing like forever ago and I thought it was the cutest thing, but then it was one of those purchases that like once I got home I was like, when am I ever gonna wear this? It's kind of a bit much and I just don't know how I feel about it, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna wear it today. So typically when I go shopping for my seasonal scents, the first thing I like to do is make a list of the different notes that I'm gonna be looking for. If you guys are unfamiliar with the term note, I know a lot of you probably know it, but some of you may not. A note is kind of like the same thing as saying a scent. It's like different scents that make up a fragrance. So I typically like to choose 10, and I like to choose things that not so much just generally mean fall, but things that personally remind me of fall. So the 10 that I chose for this season were, and hopefully I can remember these, amber, sandalwood, vanilla, apple, caramel, cinnamon, chocolate, orange, musk, and woods. Yes, I did it. So those are just like the scents that personally remind me of fall, just for different reasons. And so those are the things that I was kind of keeping in mind when I found all of this stuff. So first I will go through my fragrance tray, and I have 5 body sprays and 3 perfumes. And this first one, which is my absolute favorite, is the Cashmere Glow. This is from Bath & Body Works. This is, I believe, their most current scent, other than the holiday ones that just came out. This is their most current one that goes into their regular signature collection line. And this scent is so good. It's really warm and cozy and inviting, and for some reason when I spray it on myself, I just imagine being like cuddled up in a chair with a blanket by the fire, reading a book, sipping hot cocoa. Like, it's just one of those type of scents, and I think it just perfectly smells like fall. For every fragrance that I talk to you guys about, I want to tell you the different notes that are in them, but at the same time I don't want to list all of them because there are so many. So I thought what I would do is just tell you guys what I smell the most of, and yeah, take it from there. So for the Cashmere Glow, I would say out of the ones that they list, the ones that I smell the most are of the Shimmering Vanilla, the Cashmere Musk, the Dulce de Leche, and the Sandalwood. And with this in mind, I would just like to say, since this is a fragrance video, I'm going to be butchering a lot of pronunciation. I am really bad with foreign language. I'm sure I said Dulce de Leche wrong, but you know, just bear with me. Okay, so next I have another body splash from Bath & Body Works. This one is called Twilight Woods. It is a classic. They've had it for a couple years now, I believe, and it is such a great kind of spicy, sexy fall scent. And, oh, actually, I should be calling these Fine Fragrance Mist, not body sprays. They used to be body sprays like a long time ago, but I guess now they're more fancy. Anywho, so the notes that I smell in this one are the Sparkling Mandarin, Warm Woods, Musk, and Vanilla Milk. So this one also is just a very, very accurate fall scent. Then my last one for Bath & Body Works is the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, which I really wanted to love. The notes in this are creamy pumpkin, crisp apple, spiced vanilla, sandalwood and amber, and all of those sound absolutely amazing, but for some reason it just didn't blend very well for me. Like, I really liked it when I smelled it in the store and I tried it on, but now that I have it, like, I just don't really ever reach for this one. I love how it looks. It's very cute and it looks nice on my tray, but you know, I really only will wear this one if I layer it with a lotion and a perfume, because by itself, it just doesn't smell very nice. Okay, so moving on to the Victoria's Secret sprays. These ones are actually also called fragrance mist. Very fancy these days. Okay, this one's called Amber Romance, and I've been wearing this for years. Honestly, probably I think 10 years now. I've been wearing this since like the 6th or the 7th grade. Crazy. This is a very over-the-top sweet smell. It kind of smells like a dessert, and the notes on this are amber and cream anglaise. Anglaise? Don't know French. Really bad. But I did look up a definition of that word, and apparently it's like some kind of custard. So yeah, it just further supports my theory that this smells like a dessert, but it's so, so good. Next we have another Victoria's Secret one, and it is called Wild Scarlet. And to me, this just straight up smells like apples with maybe a slight floral smell, which I don't really care for. I wish it just smelled like straight up apple, but for the most part, I think this smells like it says juicy apple. So apples have just always reminded me of fall, like apple pie and apple picking, and just it's like a fall scent for me. I don't know. So I really enjoy wearing this one. I especially love pairing it with a spicy perfume because then it kind of smells like an apple pie or like apple cider. So then getting into the perfumes, I have 3 that I've chosen. The first one, and my favorite one, is the Gucci Premier, which this fragrance is relatively new, and I really, really love it. First of all, the bottle is absolutely beautiful. It's like this semi-transparent mirror finish gold. So it's golden, and it has a slight iridescent like shine to it. But then if you look at it at certain angles, you can see through it. Like you can see the fragrance inside of it. And it's just so pretty, I think. I also love this little hanging chain detail with the charm on it. Really pretty. So initially, of course, the bottle is what caught my eye. But then I sprayed it on myself, and I really love this. I will say it is a bit mature for me, at least, because I tend to like very childish scents and things. I mean, look at me, yeah. But I'm slowly starting to like more mature scents. So the notes in this one were orange blossom, musk, leather, and wood, which leather sounds kind of interesting, right? But overall, it's just like a very kind of warm, spicy scent. And I love that I feel like primarily it kind of just smells spicy and woody, and I don't really smell the orange blossom very much. Well, you know, it's kind of weird. Perfumes are weird because it's like once you think about that and then you smell it, it's like, oh yeah, I do smell the orange blossom. But whenever I wear it on myself, I always just think it kind of smells spicy and woodsy, and I do kind of smell like the leathery scent. Next perfume is the Burberry Brit, which is a classic. Everyone loves this for fall or for winter. It's just a very nice, warm, cozy perfume. And for this one, I would say this is probably my second favorite. I think the Gucci Premier is probably my favorite. But this is just a very safe choice. I feel like everyone loves this perfume. And the notes in this one are sugared almonds, vanilla, tonka bean, mahogany, and something else I can't remember. Amber, that was it. Okay, amber. So yeah, those are the notes for this one. And my last perfume is the Prada L'Oeil Ambre, something like that. And it's just pretty much an amber scent. It also has vanilla and patchouli in it. Don't know if I said that one right either. But patchouli is a scent that I'm kind of on the fence about. I have a couple other fragrances that have that in it, and I think it tends to smell kind of granny-like. It kind of just smells like how I remember my grandmother smelling, and I think that might be like why I don't like it as much sometimes. But I feel like sometimes when I wear this, it smells really good, and then sometimes I can smell more of the scent that I don't like in it. So I'm kind of on the fence about this one, but I do like layering it with a nice lotion and a body spray or a fragrance mist. And I think that makes it smell really nice. So that's everything that I keep in my fragrance tray on my vanity, but then I also switch out lots of other things. So in my shower, I will change out my body wash, or in this case, body polish. I am so in love with the body polishes from The Body Shop. I'm actually pretty much in love with The Body Shop just in general. I think it's a wonderful place. I love that they use so many natural ingredients and that everything smells wonderful. But anyway, so the fall one that I got is the Satsuma, and this scent is probably one of my all-time favorite scents just ever. If you've ever been to the mall and walked past a Body Shop and thought to yourself, what is that delightful smell? It is most likely this. They're always burning this oil and it is just absolutely amazing. It smells so good. When I use this in the shower, my whole bathroom smells wonderful for like 24 hours. And I would just have to say, if there's one thing out of this entire video that I recommend that you guys go out and try, it is definitely this. Amazing. And it's also like an exfoliator, so it makes your skin feel really soft. Overall, this smells like kind of like a clementine orange, honey, maybe a tiny bit of cinnamon or something, and there's walnuts in it as well. I also like to switch out my hand soap, and I got the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin scent because I got this online. This is actually before I had even smelled this scent in person before. But I thought the packaging was so cute. I was like, I really love how this looks, so I'm gonna get these. It had tons of good reviews, so I was like, it's gonna be great. It looks great, it smells great. I love anything pumpkin cinnamon, it's gonna be wonderful. And this is just okay. I wouldn't say it's amazing. It's kind of like the same things that I said about the fragrance mist, you know? Like, I like it, I'm not crazy over the top about it. Then I also like to switch out my body cream. So I have been using the Cashmere Glow, which is the same as one of the fragrances that I've already mentioned. And the notes on this were the shimmering vanilla, cashmere musk, dulce de leche, and sandalwood. So this is just a really nice fall scent. And then for my bubble bath, I have been doing Twilight Woods, which I also already mentioned. It's a kind of spicy, woodsy smell that I like a lot. And probably one of my favorite things to do is to change out my little basket of bath goodies. I am a freaking bath junkie. I take a bath every night. It's just like what I do to wind down, and it makes me fall asleep really fast. I actually have a lot of trouble sleeping usually, so if I take a bath, I've found that it definitely helps me get tired faster. I still probably usually roll around in bed for like 1 or 2 hours every night, which is ridiculous, but taking a bath makes a big difference for me. So yeah, I have this little basket of things from Lush and also from luxnaturals.com, which is a site that is ran by an old friend of mine. They have a lot of their products in Whole Foods stores and stuff like that. And they're just a little bit more affordable, and I love them. I will say that she does send me these things. I'm not being told to mention them or anything like that. She just sends me them, like, you know, as a friendly gift here and there. So yes, I will show you guys what I keep in here. The first thing is a bath bomb from Lush called the Enchanter. And it is pretty much just like an orange smell, kind of citrusy. It's very nice. It has a bit of a spice to it. And this was part of their Halloween line, so yes. And then I have the Vanilla Fountain, which is just kind of supposed to be like a vanilla, slightly caramel smell, or like vanilla bean. And this one I'm pretty excited to use because I've never used a fountain one. I don't know what that's supposed to do. I don't really like reading the descriptions on these products because I kind of like to be surprised at what they do in the bath. So like I had one the other night that little pieces of paper came out of it that said things on it, and it was just like such a cool surprise, you know? Like I was in the bath and I was watching it, and I'm always like playing with them because I like how it feels like when it fizzes in your hand. And I'm like, there's a piece of paper in here. This is like some secret message or something, and it was just kind of fun. So I don't really know what the fountain ones do. I'm hoping that like fireworks shoot out or something, but you know, that's probably not gonna happen. Then this next one is called Ceridwen's Cauldron, and I believe this is also like a Halloween one, and it is a bath milt, which is kind of like a, I would like to say it's like a solid lotion almost, but you just drop this whole thing in your bath, which is fun. And the scents on this are, what was it? Oats, sandalwood, and cocoa. I don't smell much cocoa in this. Kind of just smells like sandalwood and oats, but maybe a touch of cocoa. And the one that I'm probably the most excited for is called Phoenix Rising, and it is cinnamon stick and spiced apple, which it smells exactly like my favorite Starbucks drink, which is the caramel apple spice drink. Ugh, I'm so excited. This one is super duper strong, but I'm just absolutely thrilled to try this one. And it's beautiful. It's like this deep purple with gold sparkles. So that's really fun. And then the last thing I got is this weird one that's really been pissing me off. This is a bubble bar called Yuzu and Cocoa, and it's just falling apart since the day that I got it. The center like melted apart and now it's broken. But I think you're actually supposed to break this into two because it's two separate bubble bars. So I think that's fine. But this one smells like orange and chocolate. Mmm, so good. It definitely reminds me of the chocolate orange candy, which I am obsessed with. And it's very good. It smells like you could eat it, which is always a good thing. And then the ones that I have in here from Luxe Naturals are the citrus pop ones, and they just kind of smell like an orange. So that's pretty much everything that I got for this fall. So if you guys really enjoyed this video, let me know, and maybe I will also make a winter one, and maybe it's something that I'll make a tradition to keep doing. Also, if you guys have any fall fragrances that you absolutely love, be sure to let me know, because I'm always searching. I'll make some notes, you know, to get it next year maybe. So let me know if you're crazy like me and you get scents for each season. The only other thing that I didn't mention was my candle, which is actually right here. And it is from Bath & Body Works, and it's called Cider Lane. I'm absolutely in love with it. The notes on it are cider, cinnamon, and caramel, and it smells very much like a caramel apple. It's absolutely amazing. It's so amazing, in fact, that I wanted to go back and buy more. I usually only allow myself one candle every season because I'm crazy, and what I do is sometimes I like to go overboard and I buy too many and then I don't use them, and then I stick them in my cabinet, and then the next season rolls around and I think I'm going to use those, but then I discovered that Bath & Body Works came out with new ones that I like more, and so then I'm tempted to buy those, but then I have my old ones and I'm like, what do I do? So yes, long story short, I only allow myself one now. But anyway, I'm so in love with this one that I wanted to go back and buy more. And then I thought, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll wait until they go on sale because they're trying to get rid of the fall stuff, and then I'll buy a bunch. So I got really excited. I went to check one day and they had them online for $9.75, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy like 5. I'm so excited. And then I got sidetracked and I don't know what I did, but then I went to go get back on the computer later to order them and they were all gone. So I was like, ugh. But it's honestly probably a good thing because I probably wouldn't have ended up burning them and, you know, blah blah blah. But okay, so I'm gonna go now. Buki is sleeping on the bed next to me and it's making me really tired. She just looks so cute and I want to go snuggle her little face. So I hope you guys all have a really good night and you're enjoying the fall, getting ready for Halloween. I'm so excited for Halloween. Okay, but I'll see you guys really soon. Bye!